Record. We good to go. Yeah, let's get it in. What's the word, y'all? I am Words Illah, aka Drew Skills, aka Ill doing it too. And this is the Words Illah podcast. And today I got a treat for y'all, man. We got somebody special, man. Somebody who is an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? He's a renaissance man. He does a lot of things, man. An MC that could out rap any rapper I know of. And he's just a brand guy, man. He's out here really pushing hard with sticky situations. Y'all need to check him out, man. Go to gluehefner.com and you can get all the updates on anything he's doing. So I just gave away the name. You know who it is. It's Glue Hefner in the house, y'all.
Oh, appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it, man. You said
Yeah,
a lot of
man.
stuff that I probably wouldn't have said about myself, but I appreciate that you feel that way.
Yeah,
Thank you,
man.
man. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. We've been meaning to do this for a minute, but obviously technical difficulties and all this stuff, man. He's a busy guy, man. Like I said, running a brand that,
As you are.
yeah, I mean, I am too, obviously. I got things I'm doing. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah. That's why
yeah,
we couldn't link up. If I was busy and you weren't busy, you would be on my time. You would be ready anytime I was ready. But we didn't been playing cat and mouse for a while.
yeah. I mean,
Nice
it
hot
happens.
minute.
It happens, man, and that's what it is about being busy, you know what I'm saying? But yo, I mean, first and foremost, man, the brand, man, sticky situations, man. It's like it's moving, man. I see you every day, man, posting another pic with somebody and another video and somebody else who's reaching out and letting you know what it means to them. So that's dope, man. I see like just the ground up, the grassroots method, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that it's the only way it really works, honestly. You know what I'm saying? When you actually
But
hand to hand with people and you really in it and developing those relationships, man. So that's dope to see, man.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm learning that now, actually, that like you said, the hand to hand aspect. I mean, I was always hand to hand with any brand that I have my hands on, but it's a difference. It's a difference, man, because like I say, this go around, man. This brand represents me in a different way. Like the bars represented the lyrical aspect of me. You feel what I'm saying? But like everybody don't rap. Everybody not in the music.
Right.
Sticky situations, man. Everyone goes through a sticky situation. Everybody's been through a sticky situation. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it be, I mean, your mom went through a sticky situation when she had you. You know what I'm saying? There's
For
a chance
sure.
she could have lost her life. But in my particular sticky situation, um, I just had it rough out here, man. I was down bad, and I can't say I didn't have support because I could have easily called my mom or called my brother and be like, look, let me get $50, let me get $30, let me get. But I got tired of that, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I just knew that it was a way up. It was another way, and I just had to take my sticky situation and make the best out of it. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where the brand came from, man. Also, um, like you say, as far as being hands on with it, when the people get to know me and they see where I'm coming from with it, because like the main motto behind the brand is being faced with seemingly unbeatable odds and coming out on top. So when people see, I'm at work every day, when people see, I'm humble, when people see that I appreciate them genuinely, then that also represents me, which also represents how I came out of my sticky situations and remained humble. Like I didn't let it change me. You feel what I'm saying? For the
Yeah.
worst. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I get from it. I see you a lot, just continuously, like, especially with the younger ones, you know what I'm saying, out there, how you constantly are like, yo, you out here, man, do what you want, you know what I'm saying? Make it work. And you supporting whatever they supporting and whatever they on, you on, you know what I'm saying? And bridging
got
the
to.
gap between a lot of people.
Got to, man. I know we wish we had that when we were younger, man. We had some older dudes just to tell us, you're doing the right thing. You feel me? Because it's easy to get lost. I see a lot of these young kids out here, they playing football, they got great grades. I want to support that. I want to be behind it. I don't want nothing in return, but just to see them. And when you radiating at a different energy, man, which we are, you and I speak for us both. It's not even about the money all the time. It's about the energy, man. If everybody around me feeling good, like how can I be feeling down? You feel me? So I like
Yeah.
to keep that positivity rotating around, man.
For sure, man. I mean that was something I remember. Roy said that somewhere in one of the joints on the allegory. I think it was the joint with him and West Side Gun, where he was saying something about like the energy never lies. The energy
Right.
never dies when you're an overcomer. When you really know that even though you've been in a situation, it's like okay, but I came out before. You know what I'm saying? So I already know it's just a matter of time if I keep
Right.
beating away at whatever this thing is. it's gonna turn over at some point. You know what I'm saying? I
Facts.
mean, let's backtrack a little bit too. Like, and you said you mentioned bars a little bit. Like, I mean, you've been a brand guy for a while. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I mean, or even during that time, you were a lot with First Class, and you would rep for them. And before that, it was like Teddy and all them back then. So I mean, that's been like a theme. Like, what I mean, was that always something that like you always were into? Like, how did you kind of get that? Where did that kind of come from?
I don't know, man. Like, I guess I can attribute it to a lot of things. Like growing up, I was always the tallest one, so I guess people would follow me,
Right,
even naturally, like the tallest one. Most people. Playing basketball, I was always one of the top 3 or 4 best players on the team.
right.
Um, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I think it's just the fact that my passion and my drive, man. I show people that it's a possibility. It's a way if we just work hard. And when you lead by example, I don't want to say and I hate to say follow, man, because all these dudes that you mentioned were individuals, man. They all strong individual men, and but like you say, when they see somebody that's going there hard, it's like, come on, man, let's go out there and run with them. You feel me? So I guess that's kind of what it was, man. And as far as the brand, like whatever I'm a part of, I'm gonna rep that to the fullest. Like, period. Nothing comes before that. Nothing. Everything comes after. You feel me? And
Yeah,
that's how it was when I was with, First Class. That's what it was. It was nothing but First Class. It's conglomerate, bars, whatever it was. Like, that's what it is, man. That's how it is with me. It's like
yeah.
team first.
Yeah, yeah, that's and like you said, and that's a thing that people are missing. Like we've had discussions about this a lot too. About like, yo, people are missing the point. Like, yo, it takes a whole team. You know what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
just, it's not about an individual. And like you said, when you radiate at that level, you're not trying to gain really. It's like it's not about the gain. It's about if I know that I'm projecting good energy, then I already know what comes from that. I don't have to worry about when and how. Like that becomes irrelevant because
Pete,
I already
Pete,
know what it is.
Pete, this. You got a club full of 200 people, right?
Right,
20 of them people in there, and they probably came in there wearing their own clothes. They probably sold about four pieces of merchandise, right?
right.
Now you got 50 people in there with the same shirt. They ain't selling nothing. Who you gonna remember?
It's true.
You
That's
feel me?
true.
Now you're gonna be like, how can I get one of them shirts? How can I get one of them hats? How can I get one of them purses? Whatever it may be. You feel me? So, like you say, it's strength in numbers, man. It ain't even about their money. They ain't go out there trying to collect their money. They went out there to make a statement. We are a union. We are unified. We solidified. We are one individually. You feel what I'm saying? We all come together and make this one power unit. And that's what it's all about, man. Like, how can I be somewhere else wearing, I mean, don't get me wrong, I can wear somebody else's stuff and I do it all the time. But I have to have mine on too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a walking brand for my own thing. Like, until I get my own shop, I am the shop. So I gotta show you, it's the display board. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. 100%. Like, in that's the biggest part about I see with you, and what you understand about branding is like you're always once you become more about who you are, the branding part isn't really a thing that you have to try to like do. It's like it's genuine. It's already who I am. So the branding is just like me extending me. You know, I'm not trying to
Right,
give you
right.
something and tell you something, and I'm not really necessarily even selling you something. Though there's a product that you can buy from me, it's more like I'm trying to, like you said, I want to give you a chance to express something if you feel the need to, or whatever. Like I want to have that, that relationship with you rather than whatever can come from it. If something comes, cool. But if not, at least I know I got people that are on my side. If something goes on, people recognize my face and know, I'm not out here trying to cause harm or nothing. I'm out here trying to help.
And it's a lot of people like that, man. I had a young lady on my page say this the other day, man. And like you mentioned about the youth, like it's one young lady, man. She's probably about 7 years old. She's a little older than my daughter. She reminds me of my daughter a little bit, but her mom come in there all the time. And she said it. She said, I'll support whatever you do. She said, we got you. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's supporters like that. Like you say, once they know who you are and they like you, it's really, like you say, all about just being yourself, man. That's all I can do is be me. I can't be nobody else, man. I attribute it to God for one, man, because when I was in my sticky situations, that's all I had was faith in him. That's it. I
Mm-hmm.
would pray, I would meditate, I would think positive, I would say thank you 500 times a day, which I still try to do now, and it got me out. You feel me? And I won't stop because that's what got me out. You feel me?
Yeah,
So I give him all the credit, man. Also, Abstract Vision. We cannot speak any further without mentioning Abstract Vision.
absolutely. Shouts out to Soul Son.
Yes, that's the graphic designer. Great work. I advise anybody to go get them, go holler at them. If you mention that you heard about him through me, he's gonna tax you $25. That's coming to me. You know what I mean? You feel me? So, but no, but shout out to him. But yeah, man. So I have a lot of people that's like that, man. It's like, and then also me seeing what people like, man. You gotta. This is advice for anybody. Whatever people are buying from you, keep feeding it to them. You feel what I'm saying? Switch it up, change it up a little bit, but supply the demand. And that's really what it's about, man. I take advice, I take feedback. People say they want this, they want that. We're gonna try it, man. Like, you know, I'm gonna try to supply whatever I want. I want the whole world to be sticky, man, because it's a way of life, man. You know, stick to your goals, stay sticky, stay fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you in a sticky situation, you can still look good while you come out of that. It's affordable. It's not $50 a t-shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, we sticky, man. We sticky over here. We
Yeah,
sticky
man.
over here.
Yeah. I mean, that's the point. Like we were saying, man, it's about that relationship that you hold with the people that are closest to you. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who wants to, come through. And again, you give an open platform, basically. You know what I'm saying? You're never closed off to any thought or idea. You know what I'm saying? You give everybody a chance to have their piece. And like we were saying, I think the other day, talking about how it's good when you have people around you that you don't always agree with, but it doesn't mean that y'all got to hate each other, that y'all got to have like a animosity. It just means that I just have a different point of view, and maybe something you're telling me is just something I've never been privy to yet. So I'd rather, be that open person, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to trying to block off just because I think I got it all figured out already. It's like being open like you are and being willing to, like you said, be like, it's not even about me. It's the people who are around me. It's again, that's what I say, why this brand is gonna always just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, because it's about people, you know what I'm saying? And you can't fake that. People are gonna see through that eventually, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to play them.
Yeah, it got to be about them, man. That's what got me out of my situation, bro. These people buying this merchandise from me, and believing in it, and liking it, and soul selling. Like I say, once again, abstract vision just coming through with the designs. It was all in the nick of time, man. Everything happened the way God planned it, and I ain't. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, I'm just grateful, bro. I'm just grateful and humble, man. There's no cockiness, no nothing will come with this. I ain't better than nobody, but nobody better than me, and that's just how I look at life, bro.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Now let's get a little bit over onto the MC tip. I know we spoke recently. You said you haven't really been too deeply into the MCing right now. You just, like you said,
Yeah,
you going with what's flowing. So the sticky is moving, everybody's fucking with it, and you got a bunch of new designs that you're working on coming out for the fall and the winter. So, I understand. But as an MC, like, what is it that you think right now is just kind of putting it on the back burner for you? Like, what is it? Is it just because the sticky you feel like it's just taking a little bit more energy for you right now?
you want to go there? Well, really, pretty much, I need to be in position to where I can record and release my music at my leisure.
I hear
You
you.
know what I mean? I can't be dependent on other people's time, man. I'm a passionate guy, as you see. You know, thanks to the way the universe is spinning, um, things for me. I have a few more designs coming out with Sticky, because
Right.
when I do something, man, I press the gas all the way. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a half-ass thing with me, bro. Like, so with this music thing, like, it's people put an age gap on it. You feel me? And I ain't the youngest pup out here, bro. You feel me?
Right.
So I don't feel like we have time to waste, man. I don't feel like I have time to party. I don't have time to go to no NBA games. I don't have time for none of that, because I'm trying to put myself and my daughter into a position where I can sit her front row with her high school friends. You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
let them sit there and watch the games and watch the cheerleaders at halftime, and be inspired. And you know what I mean? Where I can send her off to Africa, and let her roam with her mom, and you know what I mean? Well, I want to
Right.
put myself in that position. I don't want to watch people do that.
Right.
So like I say, man, that it's just I need to chill out right now and let this sticky fund the music, and
I
then
hear
I'll
you.
get back into it, man. You know what I mean? I got
Right.
projects done. I got several projects, bro. I was ready to
I
unleash
know.
about 8 projects this year, man. Like, no joke, man. Like eight projects were coming out in 2020, bro. If everything I went smooth, but
No, I hear
it
you,
is what it
man.
is. Like I said, I'm gonna do this for a while. I'm running sticky for a couple more seasons, buy my own studio, and then I just record from the crib, man, and just send it off to get mastered and run from
Yo.
there, bro. But after that, man, after I get my own studio, bro, it's no It's no more breaks. It's like I'm telling y'all rappers now, man, eat, 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 eat. Because if once I started recording myself,
Yeah,
next
I hear
question.
you. I hear you. I
Once
know.
I start recording myself, all right, next topic, words.
No, next topic. Next topic, man.
I'm
Well,
just
well,
saying, bro.
let's just stay on the MCing aspect because I don't want it to be on that tip. Like, I know you're frustrated right now, but I get it. That's what it is as an MC and as you are and as we are. Again, y'all don't know, man. Me and him got the same birthday, so we got an energy where we both sort of understand. There's just a level of passion that we have for things
Man.
sometimes where it's hard to like just dumb it down and give you the soft version. It's like it's gonna come at you, and if you're not ready for it, well, that's not really something we got to deal with. That's you got to deal with that. But
Yeah,
as an
yeah.
MC, what usually keeps you excited? Like, I mean, what's in your playlist recently, as far or just overall? What's some of the music that you kind of listen to that just keeps you on that tip or like just wanting to keep your pen moving?
I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't listen to what I like.
I hear you. I don't
I
either,
don't even
really.
know if that makes sense, bro. Like, because look, I'm driving a lot and I'm working out a lot, and I'm at work working graveyard shifts, right?
Right.
I don't play my own music. I don't play J. Cole. I don't play Big Crit. I don't
Mm-hmm.
play Kendrick. These are the artists I like.
Right.
These are the
Right.
artists I revere. You feel what I'm saying? Nas. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll tell you one artist who do it for me right now, Big Sean, man. I think
Yeah.
Big Sean got that balance of commercialism, boppity bop, and then lyricism. You feel me? When I listen to Nas and J. Cole and Crit, I'm off. I'm off work. I'm chilling. I'm laid back. I'm blowing one. Styles and the locks. But like I say, man, when I'm working out, man, I'm playing the stuff that I don't make. You know,
Yeah.
5-year foreign and the baby and you
Yeah.
know, and there's nothing wrong with these artists. I'm not down in any of these artists, but I don't make this kind of music. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. No, I
But
trust.
yeah,
I'm the same way. Like literally, the last couple of days, I've been going through finding tracks from the dude. I don't know how much you know about Don Toliver. He signed with Travis Scott.
nah.
He's like another artist that's like he sounds a lot like Travis Scott, but you know I listen to a lot of his stuff and they got like chopped and screwed versions and stuff, and like I listen to a lot of 2 Chainz and like you said, I don't really listen to a lot of like lyrical top notch, so to speak. Not to down none of them, but it's just not that. But it's just because, like you said, I like the energy sometimes in music more than I like listening to words all the
Hold on,
time.
real quick, bro. This how loud this is. Hey, baby.
Hey,
Hey, you gonna be up for about 15 more minutes? Stay.
we live with his
All right,
daughter on the
cool. I
phone.
love your hair. Your hair is beautiful. Yeah. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you back in 15 minutes. I'm doing an interview. Okay. I'll tell you all. It's an interview for a podcast. He's talking about my music. And he's talking about our clothes. What's the name of our clothes? All right, baby. I'll talk to you later, Heiress. All right, patience. You're the Heiress. Don't forget that, okay? All right, I'll talk to you later. I love you, baby. Peace. All right.
Look at that good energy that just came in here real quick and just helped to continue things
Yeah.
going. But
And
yeah, man, that's right there. That's a good segue. How does that like influence? Like you said, I know you spoke on it as far as like how you feel you got to push on the gas. You know what I'm saying, because of your daughter. But like, how does that inform your artistic expression? Like having a daughter, like how does that make you, as far as an artist? Do you feel like how does that make you write, or like what does that make you feel more like when you listen to music even?
well, as far as music goes, like I kind of like curved my pen a little bit lately. I've been thinking about what I've been writing. I don't really talk about too much of this, but my life changed too, bro. You know
Yeah.
I see life differently. I don't look at life like I used to. So I don't approach things as I used to. So like I said, this next project that I was gonna put out, I don't even want to reveal the topic. I mean the name of it because it will come out soon. I don't want nobody to
Yeah,
hold on
no,
to that.
no, hold on to that.
But that project is it's gonna say it all, man. Like it says it all as far as how I'm approaching the game further. But even in the messages that I speak now, I try to curse less. Uh, no matter what was a prime example. That's something that I wanted my mom and my daughter to be able to listen to at any given moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They had a CD, they can pop it in, and on the way back from church, on the way to church, on the way to school, you know.
yeah.
So So yeah, I definitely approach the game different. But at the same time, man, it's reality. There's a lot of stuff that's reality that I got to speak on, and I speak on it. And when it come down to break it down to my daughter, I can break it down to her easier than I can say, oh, that's why I say I robbed this nigga because he stepped on my J's, or you know, I shot this nigga because he, you know what I'm saying? I can
Right.
explain it better to her than while I'm telling her I got .5s for 10. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's a better explanation to tell her that, you know, what I say, pep talks for my daughter about black power. You know, from the
yeah,
ground, I got a pepper like black power. I've been watching television for the past hour. Peaceful protest turn violence thanks to bash cowards. I can just, what's that? What do you mean peaceful? I'd rather explain that to her.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I do, but I'd rather that be something I explain to her than, you know, while I'm throwing a couple racks on the bitch in the club. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I think there's been a lot of people who have became a lot more aware. It's just it's what music does. Like who was it? Nina Simone who said that. Like, how can you be an artist and not reflect the times? How can you not speak
Mm,
about what's directly going on? Because I
mm,
mean, I feel like most of music is supposed to be like that, anyways. Now, of course, there's good songs that are like timeless that are just feel good music, but for the most part, you know, you should be speaking directly to what you're experiencing and to who you are, because again, there's a time where music was, for a while it seems like, and it's starting to sound a little bit like that now again, where everybody's trying too hard to be like everybody wants to sound too much like what's already working, and that's the problem, because we need everybody to be different. We need everybody to have that difference amongst them.
preach, preach, bro. You ain't lying. It's a game sound like a bunch of cookie cutters, man. Like cookie cutter MCs.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Everybody's like they got afraid, I think, because everybody's looking at the top too much. Like, they too concerned with who's doing what at the top and worried about what's selling and what's working and what's doing what. And you know, again, I revert back to Royce a lot, saying how he's like, yo, this can't be contrived in no boardroom. You know what this is about, what you writing and what you're supposed to be as an artist. You're not supposed to be watching what the TV is saying all the time, as far as like, you know, just feeding into anything that's coming around you. You're supposed to challenge things, you know, make people feel a little uncomfortable in some ways.
It's even to the point though where people take the person how the person sound and say some of the phrases the person says.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that,
that's what's killing me. I'm like, hold on, you sound like the dude and you saying some of the same things he say.
yeah,
You know, like
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, 'cause every artist got their little something they say, man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially nowadays, you know,
Yeah,
with all the repetition, man. Like
yeah. I feel
I,
like
I,
everybody.
I remember back in the day, we used to try to like beat your last verse. You gotta come harder than your last verse. And you can't say the same thing you said in your last verse and make it harder than your last verse. So it's like nowadays, it's like, man, I don't gotta be hotter than my last song. I just gotta be as hot as him that's out right now. That's it. I don't gotta be no hotter. And I don't even gotta do that for real. All I gotta do is put on a certain shirt or dye my hair a certain color or wear my jeans a certain way or do a certain dance. It's not even about the lyric. Music is not about the music anymore. It's about the entertainment factor. How can you entertain me? Oh, you on TMZ 7 times a week. Oh, let me go stream it. I mean, that's just how it works, bro. If Denzel dropped the album, it's going to get streamed just because people want to know. They already know who Denzel is. They're going, oh, Denzel got an album? Let me go stream it. Why not? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So you do all this extra stuff, man. Both of the Cloud drop an album is gonna get streamed, man. People know them, man. Like this is like that's just how the game works, man. And technically, Both of the Cloud is streaming right now. He
Yeah,
just snitched on a bunch of rappers, and he's back out.
yeah.
So
He's back
technically,
out.
that's like probably a prime example, bro. You can
Yeah.
be a clown and make money. Literally, face painted.
And do
You
clown
know,
shit, like, you know, the situations that we're seeing, like, yo, Tory Lanez, you know, you shot somebody
oh
and
my
you out here
god,
trying to profit off of it on the same weekend when Breonna Taylor's case is just happening. So it's like, yo, what do you, it's poor understanding. Like, I don't get it, man. It's like, what the hell would you think that was a good idea for? Like, it's such a, yeah, anything for the clout these days, man.
man. But that situation, I don't even want to speak on that because, I mean, like you say, number one, you're gonna speak about it way later on an album. For you doing it for money instead of clearing the air when it first happened, as you should have. Instead of not doing it from the beginning, but then when you did, just stand up, own that shit, man. Like don't own it later when you can get paid for it.
Yeah. because you could have had a lot better chance. Not even a better chance. You would have been you could have had a whole lot higher respect level for you over time. People could have gave you a little bit more of a chance if you would have actually done the things you needed to do to get your mind right. Because you obviously in a bad place if you're thinking about pulling a gun and shooting a woman. There's something obviously wrong with you. You
Yeah,
need some help. You need
yeah.
some help.
That's
It's a
big
it's a
facts, man.
it's some crazy stuff going on in this 2020 time, man. We can't.
I don't know who you were saying. Say he way too talented to be doing stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It's a shame, man. You know, people got all this time on their hands. They come from a a, a humble beginning, so to speak, and then when they get to a certain place, you know, they get big headed. They get around the wrong people. They start losing sight of what's real and what's not, and yeah, that's a disheartening thing.
they forget who they are.
Yeah, it seems to be like the thing that happens because you don't prepare for those things. Not to get excuse anybody who does that type of stuff, but I'm saying like somebody who's never been in a position to be of that magnitude of high off fame and high off this idea of that they're literally really somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand why there's only a handful of us who understand the necessity of what Nipsey Hussle represented and people like him, where it was like, yo, he's not clout chasing. He has nothing to gain from this, from what he's doing. It's
Pure
about the
integrity, man.
energy.
Pure integrity, man.
Yeah,
That man exemplified that.
yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I don't know, man. If there's anything else you want to add, man, I feel like we've covered a good amount of stuff to get people, some information they need to know about Glue Hefner and sticky situations.
Yeah, www.gluehefner.com. I be having my Words Illah shirt,
Yeah,
rocking the joint like I'm supposed to faithfully, you
right.
know. What else we got? We got fall good vibes, man. We got sticky situation, good vibes edition. I advise y'all just go to the website, man. Any kind of color combinations y'all want to see, throw me your ideas. I might see if we can work that out and get those out for the fall. But we definitely got some new designs coming. We got hoodies coming. We got shorts coming. We got Hey, look, just stay in tune, man. Just stay in
Yeah.
tune.
Yeah,
No,
y'all
no,
missed out already on he had the Halloween special going. Y'all missed out on that. That was a one-off piece. That's going to be probably uh, a collector's item right there. You know what I'm saying? People got to get up on it when these things drop, man. So, you got to
yeah,
make sure you're following him on Instagram on both pages, the Glue Hefner and the Sticky Situations 2020 page. And yeah, man, tap in because he's dropping stuff like every season. He's got stuff and he's bringing stuff back. If y'all talk to him, let him know what y'all want. He's a man of the people. He's out here. He's letting them know, like, I got y'all if y'all need it.
yeah, for sure, man. Got to supply the demand, man. Got to
Yeah,
supply the demand.
exactly, man.
Beanie's coming
So,
back too. Beanie's coming back, man.
ooh, the beanies too. See, yeah, see, it's that cold winter time. I mean, it's that time for that. These
And
days, this is the time they say most people can really dress. We're gonna see who can really dress now.
oh man, it's about to be crazy. It's about to be
Word.
crazy. I know y'all gonna do it right too.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. But yo, I appreciate your time. You know what it is, Glue. We are.
Yeah, man. Make some words rhyme and shit, man.
For sure, for sure. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's it, man. Appreciate y'all time. You know what it is, the Words of the podcast. I'm out of here.
We sticky over here.